What's good, guys? It's your boy Justin J coming to you with another car video. Do me a favor, listen to the message, guys. Just listen to the message, right? Men have different experiences with women, right? So this is what we're gonna do the video on, right? The truth about the red pill. All right. So like I said in my videos before, I used to be a guy that was good with women. I was good with getting with women. I wasn't good with keeping women, right? So, you know, sometimes that leaves a bad taste in your mouth for women. And here's the thing though, when you work on yourself, right, you get your body right, you get your mind right. We're not even talking about finances here, right? When you out here dealing with women, you find out that, you know, that rabbit hole of red pill videos. You used to, you know, watch video after video after video after video, and then you take it out into society and you might see, you know, chicks doing things that aren't respectable. You might see chicks manipulating, and it just gives you that sour energy, like that sour taste in your mouth, and you're like, yo, who does this motherfucker think they are? But guys, I'm telling you, once you like improve, you look at women and you laugh at them. You look at women and the things that they do. I don't want to call women children, but you kind of look at them like they're children, guys. You laugh. I'm gonna give you an example. Like yesterday, I do it, and then once you get good with this, like the red pill, as long as you take the uncomfortable truths and you apply them and you work to get better, you know how to play women. You know how to play off their emotions. You know how to use the red pill to your advantage. Let me give you an example, guys. Like, women can't stand to get rejected. They can't stand rejection, even in the smallest ways. Like, if they really want your attention and you won't give it to them, guys, they're children. Like, once again, they're not children, but you know, some of the ways that they choose to act out, it's childlike. Watch this. So I'm doing this all on purpose, guys. This is fake validation right now. I'm not giving off real validation. So there's this new girl at my job, and she had highlights in her hair, right? So, you know, I noticed it. I know it takes a lot, you know, for, you know, women go get their hair done. They want to feel good about themselves. See what I mean, guys? See, before it would come off as I'm really giving her a compliment. Like, I really want her to know that I think her hair looks nice. But in this situation, I'm just passing it along to see, just to feel it out. Because she was just looking at me, like, would not stop looking at me. So I'm like, oh, you know, the transaction, I gave her change or whatever. And then I'm like, oh, you just got your hair done? I was like, oh, it looks pretty good. Good job you did there, right? She was like, oh my gosh, like, for real? I'm like, yeah. She was like, thank you so much, da-da-da-da. So boom, the next day, I just gave her a simple, hey, hello, right? Second day. So now the third day, I'm talking to somebody, and we in the conversation. I'm actually showing him my YouTube page or whatever, and he's like, yo, this is dope, whatever. So can you get into this topic? Because I would like to know what you think about this. So she's right here. So I'm like, oh, what you got? Oh, I got it. Here you go, here's your change. And then I went back to my conversation. I didn't give her no validation. I didn't give her any attention. She couldn't get a hit. Guys, she was like, and like stormed off. And I'm like, I knew what that was, and that's what I was waiting for. Because look, women always chase attention from like dudes that are, those dudes, guys, the select dudes, like when you walk in the room and everybody like, those type of dudes, women chase their validation, and when you don't give it to them, women can't help but categorize you into every other dude. I'm gonna keep saying it in my videos, guys. It's just something they're used to, because they're used to males giving them a lot of attention, any kind of attention, holding the door open, fixing a flat tire. Oh my God, you look so pretty today. Oh, how are you? I just came over here to see how you're doing. You came from where you was all the way over there to come over here to ask me how I'm doing. They're used to stuff like that. But when you're just a guy who you're like, they can tell like you're a very hard worker. You're very dedicated to whatever it is. Like when you walk in the spot, you're just focused. You want to get in, get your job done, and just go home. When you get in, you want to get your job done and go home. They don't like that, guys. They don't like it. They can't stand it because they know they can't manipulate you. They can't get over. See, when you notice stuff, you move accordingly. And women treat you like, they treat you with so much respect, or they're just going to treat you like, yo, I don't like this guy, but I don't like this guy because I'm attracted to this guy so much. How does he know the right things to do? The red pill, when you use it to your advantage. Like if you got a girl that's trying to play with your time, right? This is what you do. You simply move her out the way, right? And you just stop talking to her. So let's say you guys saw each other in passing, and you got her number or whatever, or you tried to make things happen, and she played games with you. Now along there, you're noticing that, like, you know, she's got a lot of male friends, or she's texting you at different hours and being very hot and cold, guys, you just move her out the way and you give it silence. And then you don't even block her. Like, guys, I know every guy has his way and his strategy, and it's the game. So I'm not telling you guys what to do. Like, I tell people in the comment section, when they come at me in the comments, like, oh, well, I do it this way and I do it. Hey, keep doing what works best for you, brother. But like, all I'm saying is you move her out the way and then you just don't talk to her. Whatever it was before that, you go back to that. So if y'all saw each other in passing, y'all never talked that much, you go back to doing that. You wait for her to say, hey, hello, and then you say, hey, hello, and then you just keep it pushing. And if she doesn't want to say anything, that's because she knows she lost. And if she says anything to you, her pride, her ego won't let her do that. And then women look at you like, yo, this dude is unbreakable. How does he know how to act like this? Red pill, guys. Like, when you red pill, you guys want to be, I'm not bending, I'm not folding, I'm not breaking, but you never bring it to a woman like, oh, well, you can't go on girls trips, you can't do this, I don't want you posting provocative pictures online, Guys, you have to move where the energy is. When she does this shit, how you're reacting to it, she knows everything. You don't have to sit here and kick and scream. Guys, that's the energy of knowing you're that dude. But with the red pill, guys don't want to accept these uncomfortable truths, and they watch video after video after video after video. Guys, it's to the point where we're taking our power back. We're laughing at them. Guys, you got to know that, like, women never really gonna go do better than you, like, if they did you wrong. And I mean, from a biological standpoint, to have the ring, the house, the perfect dude, the family, like, guys, that's like a small percentage. So when a woman does you wrong, just move on, guys. Because when you move on and self-improve and just keep developing this red pill game to perfect your game, guys, you're gonna notice that, like, yo, I'm in the driver's seat. I can't tell you how many chicks from my past that, either play games or whatever. I see them now and I'm just like, I'm up here and not even knowing what's going on, just from a looks aspect. I'm up here and they're right here. That's good enough for me. That's good enough for me, guys, because that just let me know that I used all of this information and I used it for the better, not to be bitter. Because I remember, guys, like, I used to be upset, like, if I text a girl, she don't text back for a while, or she flakes, or, I figure out she's dealing with some other dude. I used to be all, like, pissed, but really, like, when you view yourself as that dude, that guy's not me. She'll never find another dude like me. And I'm gonna tell you something, guys, when I did bump into, people I used to deal with from the past, their reactions tell you everything, too. Like, when they see you, their reactions tell you everything you need to know. So using the red pill and like MGTOW, like men going their own way, that's not going to fix anything. Because at the same time, women like to have sex and they like to be promiscuous, but we like sex. You get what I mean? So I'm not going to be sitting here like trying to shame a woman for going out there and doing her thing. If anything, women are making it easier right now. You don't have to commit. You have to work on your game. That's what I'm saying. When you take the red pill, though, and you get like upset at these things, it makes no sense, because you're only upset because you're not getting to what you want. Guys, come in the comment section. Feel free to tell me if I'm lying, because once I started, guys, let me tell you, right? So, when you're by yourself a lot and you have friends, but like you're by yourself a lot, you don't really have chicks that want to come and do things for you and try to bring you value, you get bitter a little bit, right? Because you're like, yo, I know I offer a lot. Why am I not, getting the results I want? But once you self-develop and put in the work, and then you build a rotation of women, you stop watching red pill videos. You almost be laughing at it. Like, yo, I used to say this. Like, I used to do this. I used to say this. And it's just so funny. Like, when you're kicking it with a female, you use red pill knowledge back at them, but not shoving it down their throat. You know what I mean? Like, a girl's like, oh, well, I got a couple guy friends and, we've grown up since we were young. And you're like, oh, so you've never smashed any of them? And they're like, well, nah. I had this one girl, like, had to think about, oh, well, nah, thinking extra long. And then I'm like, come on now, you could talk to me. Like, I don't care about that stuff. And she was like, all right, well, yeah, I'm starting to remember now. There's one guy, we were friends for a long time. And then, like, it just happened one night. And then it happened again after that. But after that, we were like, no more. But you see how I wasn't like, for real? Oh, damn, you just like everybody else. Or, oh, damn, for real? Everything they say is true, or like one of them corny lines. Nah, you just flow with it. Non-judgmental. Flow with it till them panties come off. That's how you have to act, guys. We know women are low down, like filthy scoundrels sometimes. You know, they can't help themselves, but you have to look at it like that. They can't help themselves. So I'm gonna develop myself into be that dude. So I'm going to develop myself to be that dude that they can't help it. Like, they can't help it whenever they're around me. And here's the thing too, guys, when you self-improve, you stand out. Like, to every, like, damn near every race of woman is going to be checking for you. So this whole red pill rage thing, I kind of see it as like a coping mechanism to not get better. Because when I watch red pill videos, it should be for, you know, intaking information at the same time laughing. Like, yo, this shit is silly, man. Like, are you serious? Like, oh man, dating in the West is, you know, is doomed. But you say it in a way it's like you're laughing. It's not really like a, you know, these modern women, man, they're just out here, they're running wild. Nah, guys, they only do what we allow them to do. That's the thing too about it. Women only do what men allow them to do. So if every man self-improved, every man got on his shit, every man learned like how to develop his game, you know what I mean? Sexual energy, charisma, having his body right. You know what I mean? We're not even talking about money. We're not talking about none of that. Because when it really comes to what really counts, what really gets women like sexually attracted to you, gets them wet, guys, if every dude could master that, guys, they would have to fall in line with certain dudes. And if every guy was masculine, you know what I mean, and dominant, girls would have to fall in line. And I don't get how men don't understand that. So like I'm saying, man, don't fall down the rabbit hole of red pill and female nature and hypergamy. Just build yourself up to be that select dude, guys. That's what my channel is for. Had a dude in the comment section talking about, oh, well, if you take a woman out on a date, you're trying to have sex with her and da-da-da-da-da-da-da, so you're wasting your time and you're tricking. All right, so you can't spend $40 or $20 to just sit down with a chick and talk. Okay, to you, that's tricking. To each his own. But to a motherfucker who's very wealthy, and he's just trying to weed shit out, and she doesn't want to come to his crib, but he's very intrigued by her. Okay, he spends $50. He weeds her out. You know, when guys be thinking like, oh, you take a chick out on a date, like this, that, and the third, I'm already having sex with other girls. So if she's having sex with other guys, then what's the problem here? It's not like I'm trying to get married to the chick. I'm just trying to feel things out. You know what I mean? You should be vetting a chick to see if she's even worth having sex with you. But see, guys don't have that mindset. It's still all about the female. Keep up, guys. I'm coming with a lot more heat. Don't fall into the red pill rage, guys. It's your boy, Justin J. Get with you boys in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's go.